Hello, Pigskin lovers. It is the 13th week of the season and the second week of playoffs. Both the Lincoln Hornets and Eastlake Titans are on a high after each of their wins last week. Now, if the Titans want to take home the W tonight, they're going to have to slow down the high-flying offense led by quarterback and Silver Pigskin nominee Jalen Daniels. Let's hear from the man himself. Hi, I'm here with quarterback of the Lincoln Hornets, Jalen Daniels. Jalen, first off, congrats on being nominated as a Silver Pigskin finalist. Who in your life would you like to recognize that helped you succeed this season?
First and foremost, God. Without him, none of this is possible, so definitely God. Secondly, my parents, because they keep me level-headed. I'm really grateful and blessed to have them around. And then, obviously, my awesome coaches, so, I'd like to thank them.
I love watching highlights of you throwing the deep ball. Has that always been a strength for you, or is that a skill that you refined this season?
Well, I've always had a big arm, so I guess I've always had the opportunity, or I've always been capable, but generally I like to take the short things, get defense to step up, and then when the deep ball comes, it comes.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, and best of luck tonight. Now let's go talk to head coach of the Eastlake Titans, Jose Mendoza. You guys have been through a lot of hardships this season, including injuries. Tell me how proud you are of this team.
I can't say enough for these kids, that what they're dealing with, the adversity of losing the quarterback not just once but twice, just shows their true character of how determined and how focused they are to, play this game, and following our instructions.
Who is your starting quarterback tonight?
Jordan Blondin. He's actually our top receivers, but because he's super athletic, we moved him to quarterback, and he's never actually played ever quarterback. So
this is his first game in the quarterback position?
Well, this season is his first time. This is his second stint.
Wow, okay, so tell us about some of his attributes that'll help you guys succeed tonight.
Well, actually just executing the game plan, number one, offensively, and defensively not giving up the big plays. They're a big play team. They're very talented, top team in the county, so that says enough, right?
Yep, all right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, and best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at some highlights. The Hornets run through the tunnel and take the field. Lincoln had a bit of a rough start. Punt returner and Fresno commit Nathan Acevedo gets about 15 yards up the field and gets the ball knocked out of his hands. This sets up the Titans for a chance, but Blondin slightly overthrows it to Flores. The Hive gets possession of the ball again. Daniels hands it off to Robinson, and they give up the pigskin again for the second turnover in the first quarter. Blondin executes a beautiful read option, which rewards him an easy waltz into the end zone, putting the Titans up 10-6 in the second quarter. Daniels hands it off to Robinson again, who marches into the promised land, making that score 13-10 Lincoln. As the first half comes to a close, Lincoln gets another chance to score. Daniels with the deep ball, and it gets intercepted by Jaden Cortell. We go into the third quarter. Again, Robinson, the workhorse carrying the load, flops in the end zone for another touchdown. Rod Robinson, proving why he is one of the best junior running backs in San Diego with a 59-yard touchdown run, making this game 20-10 Lincoln. Titans running back Naom Leo showing his breakaway speed with nothing but green in front of him, flying into the end zone, keeping the Titans in this game. This makes it 20-17. Eastlake is only falling behind by 3. Robinson, again, utilizing his blockers, cutting in between the Titans' defense, putting on the wheels, and moving those chains for the Hornets. Daniels executes a nice back shoulder throw to Tucker in the corner of the end zone for another 6, but don't think this game is over yet. Blondin to Moss with a 60-yard touchdown pass. The Titans still trailing behind the Hornets 27-24. And here we are late in the fourth quarter. Florence showing why he is an Oregon commit, intercepting the ball and getting that pick 6 to close this one out. The Hornets end up taking home the W 41-34. Let's hear from some of the players from the Hive.
For all of them, I think all my receivers, they blocked a great game tonight, and I couldn't do it without them. Ain't played in 3 weeks, had to knock the rust off, had to go through a little bit of adversity, but it's nothing we ain't been through yet. So all we had to do was get our minds right, lock in, and it was our game from there.
I just played off because I knew that they were trying to go deep, and I heard the coach signal slant, so I just jumped it, and did what I did.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.